wanted to ask what it's like for you to look back on this portfolio. It's so many memories, so many designers, so many products. How does that feel?
Well, first of all, it is a great pride and a great honor to represent this heritage, which is actually the founding root of our brand, but also a great responsibility to preserve this heritage, keep it alive, and the only way to actually keep it alive and make it live in contemporary world and be meaningful to contemporary clients is actually through innovation and through constant research and development.
Of course, every designer who comes to design a product knows the history. But if a designer didn't, let's say, what would be one of the first stories that you would tell them that represents what Poltrona Frau is?
Well, I always like to mention a story that happened in the mid-60s, actually a little bit more than 60 years ago, when Poltrona Frau had just moved from its original headquarters in Turin to where it is today, Tolentino, in central Italy. And the leader of the company at that time, Mr. Franco Moschini, wanted to actually give a new life to the company, keeping its heritage, and went to Milan, came actually to Milan here, to speak to famous designer Gio Ponti, asking him to design a product for Poltrona Frau. And Gio Ponti, that was known at the time as the master of young designers, said, "You have always been reproducing classical furniture. How can I be a designer for you? I'm a modern designer, I'm a contemporary designer." And Franco Moschini, in his autobiography, always says that he insisted so much that he convinced at the end, telling him that whatever he would do for us would have become a new classic, a modern classic. And actually, that was that's Armchair that this year actually hits its 60th birthday, because it was released in 1965. So that's one of the nicest stories about the interaction between the heritage of Poltrona Frau and contemporary designers.
Classics of the future, absolutely. Younger designers like Sebastian Herkner, for example, come in and they do design pieces that look modern, but they look like they will be amazing in 60 years.
Yeah, actually, as I said before, the element of durability, the ability of transcending times is really what we seek while we develop products. And whether they are consolidated designers, whether we keep products from our archives or we entrust young designers, this is the goal that we want to achieve. I like to say something that famous architect and proudly friend of mine, I'm proud to be a friend of him, Michele De Lucchi, said about Poltrona Frau, that is the only company where a product developed in 2025 can easily, with no problem, sit together a product that was designed more than 100 years ago, because they have the same family feeling and they actually are rooted in the same values of craftsmanship, quality, and Italian elegance.